Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Detroit Lions. With the next selection, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the next pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. The Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock now. The New York Jets on the clock now. It's the Tennessee Titans now on the clock. Now on the clock, it's the Las Vegas Raiders. It's the Steelers now on the clock. The Pittsburgh Steelers are now on the clock. With the next selection, the Carolina Panthers on the clock. With the next selection, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Atlanta Falcons are now on the clock. The Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock now. The Chargers are up now. They're on the clock. The Indianapolis Colts are now on the clock. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. It's the Steelers now on the clock. The Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock. The Baltimore Ravens now on the clock. The Pittsburgh Steelers are now on the clock. With the next selection, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chicago Bears are now on the clock.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also
today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation, making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On play action, they'll throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. 50 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll drop to throw. Out left to Anderson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Traylon Burks from 17 yards out. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 83 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakonkwo, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different...
And it's a Titans touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 36 yards. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good...
And this throw will be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, Can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He completes it to Henry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there of 20 yards. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll try and throw for it here. And here's Freiermuth again. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a... The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check back. 34's the mic, he's coming. Check him.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air, escaping the pressure right. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes this one to Pickens. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George. The Steeler offense. Here about ready for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
41's coming, 41's the mic. Track him, 60.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. They begin with Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll set up to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on first down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Well, they definitely figured out something. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A great effort there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the CD always a little extra exciting.
today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh,
It's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
for a berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Draw play. This is Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. Back to throw here. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jody Fortson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him. Well, maybe not old hat, but you've got to believe he'll be looser, calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 3 yards remain for second down.
Just like that. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll drop to throw. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 13 yards out. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Come on, set, yellow, 22.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. T.J. Watt coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down.
Ready, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
79 Broncos. Ready, go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Harris running straight ahead. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Down, they'll go to the ground attack. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And his throw is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Alex Anzalone in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
He's been having a good day so far.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, a rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you've got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And this time he is in. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And quickly they get to the line. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Eluding the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And here's Freiermuth again. And out of bounds right around the 20.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he will have the Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. They find some open field here. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, well, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Boswell for the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So now the Titans down by 4, and time a huge factor. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it to Burks. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Fortson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the